1 to 90 literal walkthrough step challenge. Got a couple new things today to try. Ended my stream last night at a little after 10 o'clock. So we're back at it first thing this morning at 8. So a little bit slower, a little tired, but we'll get it going here in a second. Want to make sure that everything is up and running. So bear with me. Streaming. We're going to everywhere. What does that mean? Stream not found. View. Let's see if that's going. Yep, it's going. So stream is found. Yep, it's going. All right. Channels 1, 2, 3. 8. And then I believe this one should be going too. Does it have me as live yet? I don't think so. Why has TikTok been such a pain? TikTok live monitor. Oh, well, that makes it way easier. Wish I would have figured that out yesterday. There's a window I can just click on that pulls it up. Okay. Well, it's good. This is good. Got that. Let me pull up my other chat window. If anybody's there, how is your morning going? All right. We will get started here in a second. Everything should be good and going. Just checking all my sources. Let's open you up. Turn that off. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. In doing a night stream and going straight into a morning stream, it's actually a little bit harder. I was just in bed not that long ago. Took me forever to get to sleep. That was the rough part. Is I laid down after last night's stream. My mind was just going with everything from the stream. So it took me a little bit to actually fall asleep. But here we are. Really wish that would show. It should be good. Just wanted to verify one more thing and then we'll get started. Let some people trickle in. Anybody out there? How is your morning going? Trying to get some coffee. Definitely going to be putting in overtime with the coffee today. Definitely necessary for me. Let's look. Is this live going? Let's check it out. Hey, I appreciate the heart. Good morning. Yep, it says it's going. So I'm going to just trust that it is and that this is wrong. So, okay. I can see that. Put that there. Trying out a step counter today in-game. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I still have the smartwatch in my pocket. And we'll get going. Good morning. What's the plan today? We're going to go into Red Ridge. We're going to turn in these 2 quests that we finished last night, head up to Lakeshire, get some steps in. I'm trying out a step counter that I found. Somebody mentioned one in-game last night, and I didn't know that they existed. So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to compare it with my smartwatch in my pocket, see how accurate it is. But yeah, something nice on screen to kind of give an indication how far we've come. So let me go ahead, make sure my character's walking. Let's turn in the quest, walk upstairs, turn in that quest, then we'll get going. This is the only live that puts a smile on my face. Are you going to do this for Classic Plus? I'd love to. I think doing some Classic runs, Classic Plus, there's so much there. Why not? If I'm going to be playing it anyway, just turn the stream on and start walking for a little while. Taking quests from Darcy Parker. Yep, as long as she's offering them, I'm taking them. I'm not sure how accurate the step counter is, but we'll compare it at the end. I like to have a visual to kind of show here's how far we've gone. So let's just go ahead, turn this one in, then back down the stairs. Should have been a night elf. Wasn't up to me. Both my parents were humans. All right, turn this in. Yeah, didn't have the choice. Not doing this in Classic, not yet. This is the first iteration, so wanting to do it in retail first, test it all out while it's on easy mode. The screen, something wrong with the screen for the Alliance, bro. Wait, are you walking to move, or are you just moving as you walk in real life too? Just moving as I walk. Nothing too fancy. What state are you in? Iowa. Right in the middle. Everything is good on stream? Okay, I appreciate you checking for me. Yes, Manly Daily. Oh, well, I clicked off and now I'm walking into a wall. Yes, Man Daily check-in. Good to see ya. Yeah, I saw your comment this morning. I'm like, don't feel bad if you can't make it. It's not your job to be here all the time. I just appreciate when and if you can drop in. This is the absolute best stream possible. Kudos for you for the patience. Yeah, I mean, it's. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, that it would be just draining. But so far, it's really been fun. I've been looking forward to it every day. So, I mean, it's day 5, so it could change. It could be draining later, but I don't think so. I have high hopes for Classic Plus. It will be nice to have a place to direct my friends to. Yeah, I'm really holding out hope. I typically try to avoid too much hopium when it comes to video games anymore. I've been hurt too much, like back with Anthem. Don't want to talk about it, but it's definitely something that I'm really crossing my fingers for. Sound, video, streamer, all good. Okay, awesome. I never know. I could be sitting here talking to a muted mic. I would actually watch this if the tune would run like normal, but since you're walking, not worth. Hey, well, I appreciate you stopping in, checking it out, see if it was worth your time. But have a great rest of your day. If you do this in Classic, you might lose literally all of your weight. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. 8 days to walk through Stormwind. Nah, I think it's just 5 business days. I'll use this character, not tune. Courage more. Level 16, making progress. Yeah, we're actually almost 17. We got a nice little boost yesterday when we came into the new zone. There's so much more experience at the start of a zone when everything's more densely packed than there is near the end when everything's just so far apart and you're just walking back and forth. I remember thinking if I ran as much as my character, I'd be so fit. The exact same thoughts that I've had over the last 20 years that eventually boiled into this. So that's what my goal is. I want to see how fit. Oh, hell yeah. Let me take some. Watch this for a while. Hey, well, we're here for the next 2 hours, so take your time. How many steps did I get last session? It was just over 7,800 is what it worked out to. So 32,000 steps so far on the challenge. Good luck when you have to walk. Yeah, that's going to be rough. It's, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm curious because I don't really remember Stranglethorn at all after Kata because they split it in half. Is it possible to walk across from the north side to the south side of it? Because I know they put that big, like, rip in it. And I don't want to get all the way down there and have to turn around. Oh, cool. You got the steps on stream. Yeah, I think this could work. I'm not sure how accurate it's going to be, but I found an add-on. Somebody mentioned it last night that there, stuff like that existed. So I was checking it out this morning, and we're going to test it and see how close it is. If it's close, good enough. I just need a visual indicator. And then it was an easy fix. 8-hour stream that day. Man, I can't imagine 8-hour stream doing this would be rough. We're going to lay on hands. I don't want to walk back. 32K is only like 6 miles. Pretty sure 5 miles is about 10,000 steps for me. So a little bit more than that. About a little over 15 miles probably. Because I used to walk outside and it was a 5-mile track, and I'd be around the 10,000 step mark. So only movement is you walking, everything else normal. Yep, for now. Very simple version. It'd be fun to find a way to simulate combat on maybe another challenge or another walkthrough that I do. But for now, yeah, just moving my feet while I move my feet. Not sure if you want the game sound louder. Actually, that's a good point. I think I had the game sound off. Hold on, let me... Audio. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but... Jeez, oh Pete, so I want it quieter than that, though. Music volume needs to be, like, here. Alright, is that better or worse with some sound? Imagine this not classic, yeah. This is a crazy challenge. Good luck, super awesome. Looking forward to seeing you at 90. You and me both. I'm really looking forward to 90. You know what? I'm gonna go beat up on this rare spawn. That's free XP just sitting there. Hey, appreciate the follows, appreciate the hearts, all the stuff. All right, you're doing some math this morning. Hold on. 25k, 6 is roughly 32. Well, feet, yeah. Wow, you're walking 7 miles on around 7 miles a stream. I think so. I'm averaging under 10,000, so I'm thinking I'm anywhere between probably three to 5 on the very high end, based on just the amount of steps. But it could vary. It's more miles than if I was sitting on my butt playing, so that's almost for sure. Sounds great now. It's good. I love the soundtrack so much. Is the combat sound too loud? Because if it is, let me know. I can turn down stuff. We're gonna do a quick little heal there. Don't need to walk back to my body. Walking the length of the whole map. Eventually, right now we're walking the length to 90. You know, so no physical destination, more of a abstract level destination. Yo, I'm back from my daily checkup. Hey, well, welcome back. We're doing good this morning. A little bit tired. Last night, I tell you, I into the stream at 10 here and laid down, could not get to sleep. You know, after I showered and everything, laid down, could not get to sleep. I think it's just because thinking about the stream and everything, and woke up, got ready, and hopped back on here at 8. So the Tuesday and the Wednesday and the Thursday and the Friday turnarounds are going to be a little bit more tiring, I think, but I'll get used to it. I just watched a video. It's 17 miles from Booty Bay. Really? Okay, so that would be a couple streams worth of walking. Surely you're wearing shoes. What kind of shoes you got on? I feel like that would hurt my feet. I have some Under Armour ones, some newer ones. Yesterday it actually did start. My feet were starting to go numb at the very end of the stream, so... so hoping these ones... The ones I was wearing yesterday were older shoes, so I put on my newer, better ones today, seeing if it makes a difference. Melatonin, brother, you're not wrong. I probably should have. I typically don't have a problem falling asleep. Something that I just lay down, knock out, but I don't know. This is new. Doing it that late, I think it was just, I'll get used to it. Where are you walking? I'm going to grab this quest here, turn it in, then I'm going to go up to Lakeshire. Is the combat sound too loud, or does it still sound fine? Nope, this isn't Season of Discovery. This is just retail WoW. Had to snap over to the horizontal stream. Sounds good to me. Awesome. Okay. I know I had the sound off because I didn't know if it was going to be too loud and annoying, but... Is that another rare spawn? Alright, well, free XP, right? Whip a hammer at him, make him come to me. Does the in-game step counter still count up while you are fighting? No, only when I'm moving. But if he's swinging a sword, I want to be stepping, because I don't have another way of emulating it yet. If you step in place faster, does your tune run? Nope. I have him just set to walk. There's no tracking, anything like that. Okay, stop walking away from me. Need to add another flag that says retail. yeah, I do. I'll add something like that. Retail WoW. Not a bad idea. Alright. We're going to turn this in, head up to Lakeshire, help Hillary find her necklace, and do all the fun stuff. I'm currently 16. I am a bar in like a third until I get 20. Or sorry, 17. 17 comes after 16. I can't count. It's early. I'm halfway through a cup of coffee, so bear with me when it comes to numbers. All right, so curious how accurate this step counter is. Let me pull out my... I mean, if it's close, it's good enough, and I can amend my numbers based on the watch. Yeah, I mean, it's about there. The difference is not too big, so I don't know which one's more accurate, actually. A watch in my pocket, which probably isn't the most accurate way of tracking it, or the in-game one. Why no actual walking pad? Didn't want to wait until I had something like that to get started. I need to research one that'll actually fit my size. I've had one before that I had to get rid of, return it, because it's one of those things that says it's good to 400 pounds, but that's just branding. So I would get on it. I'd get tired after 7,000, 8,000 steps, and you'll short step a little bit, and every time I did that, it would stop the track, and it would make me almost bust it. So definitely something that I'll be looking into getting a good version of later. But you know, I can sit here and have an excuse not to start, or I can just do the thing and improve it while I go. That's what I'm doing with my fitness, trying to make myself a little bit better every day. So I'm going to treat the stream and everything the same way too, just try and improve it day by day. This is a sick idea. Hey, I appreciate that. It's been been stewing around in the think meat for a year, so I finally put it to work. Fair. Mine was too short. Longer is better. I'd prefer a nice wide one, and a long one would be optimal. What game am I playing? Retail WoW. That's interesting. Yeah, I think so. What game are you playing while walking? That's a good idea. Yep. Retail WoW. Figure it's the easiest version of this possible. Not something so high speed, fast twitch, you know, competitive. Something that I can just kind of easily get started with. Add other games and do other versions later in the future. But for now, just keep it stupid simple. Build the habit around something that I can do every day without too much struggle. And then make it harder as it goes. You know, progressive overload, but with the mindset. Do you have like a hardwood floor, or have rubber mat or anything you're stepping? In here in the office, yeah, we have carpet. I don't like the carpet, but just walking in my shoes. I've been interested in WoW. How is it for the first time player? That's honestly a good question. It's not what it used to be, but it's also way more beginner friendly than it used to be. So depending on what you like, if you like a little bit simpler and easier, then yeah, probably pretty awesome. But if it's something that you're looking for, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's kind of a teach their own. You've got a wonderful mindset, friend. It's been forged. The mindset didn't just happen this way. You know, I'm no different than anybody else. Definitely not immune to, you know, getting in my own head about stuff, feeling bad for myself, wallowing in pity, you know, that kind of stuff. Just mindset's one of the only things that I have direct control over. Even when I don't, I can try to make it better. You know, because no matter what, you're going to face some stuff or have some days where nothing goes right. And I could be grumpy, and I do sometimes, but I try to not be. Oh, heck yeah. How do you do this? I need to look into it for a family member. The only fancy piece of equipment that I have is a standing desk. And honestly, you could probably get away with just putting a laptop on a counter in your kitchen. And then I'm walking in place. No fancy setup needed. You don't need to spend a pile of money to get started. A lot of people wait around until I need a gym membership. It needs to be Monday. I started on a Saturday specifically because it wasn't a Monday, right? I've told myself I'll start Monday too many times to know that there's nothing special about Monday. So just find the minimum viable version that fits you. Don't spend any money on it. Just do it. And then as you go, then you can start adding stuff to it, would be my advice. Do you have other characters on WoW or just this one? On this account, just this one and then one that I was testing with. But, you know, I've been playing for over 20 years. I have all the characters. Right. How do you set up a treadmill to connect to WoW? No idea. Couldn't tell you. Don't have one. This rocks, dude. Keep it up. I will. Just getting started here. True strength of will is measured in picking yourself back up. That's accurate. You know, there's people think they'll start something and they'll fall on their face and they think it's a failure. Well, it's only a failure if you don't keep doing it, right? You can have a bad day and bounce back. If you work out or whatever your goal is for 100 days and you have one bad day, that's an A. You would take that in any other aspect of your own life. And then on top of that, the way we talk to ourselves is huge, because you'll have that bad day and you'll be down on yourself way worse than you would on anybody else. If you had a friend that slipped up, you'd be all encouragement. You do it yourself and you're all the opposite. So it's just trying to shift that perspective a little bit. Hey there. Hey, good to see you. Classic is relaxing and make you use your brain. It does. That's why this isn't. I'm using my feet more than my brain the first time. I'll get better at it. You'll like the carpet when you realize how much everything echoes on camera with hard. That's a good point. It's already loud enough in here with the dogs and the cat just yelling at each other all day. Looks like you need a walking pad. Yeah, I'll get one before too long. Need to find the right one though. Appreciate the follows. Is this just you walking or is it connected? Nope, just me walking. I ended up strolling back up. Are you doing OMAD? Intermittent fasting, not one meal a day. I feel that I do a little bit better doing 2 meals a day. I'll have something lighter a couple hours before a bigger dinner, just because when I had just the one bigger dinner, I'd have some like indigestion, stomach stuff. You have a wish list with walking pad on it? Not yet. I really want to research and make sure that the one that I'm going to get is the one that's going to work. It's a pain in the butt carrying around a heavy walking pad just to find out you got to send it back. No matter what, there's a dark area in the brain, and the best you can do is move past it. Yeah, you'll go there, but it's how quickly you can get back out of it. Keep up the solid work, boss. Much appreciated. Yes, we will buy it for him. No need for that. I just appreciate you guys showing up and chatting. That's really what I'm looking for out of this. Dude, this is awesome and super inspiring. Keep it up. I appreciate that. If I can, you know, help somebody get up and move a little bit more, then that's a win. Keep doing great. I followed you. You're doing great. I really appreciate that, Alicia. Just got on. When you run, does your character run? He would, but he can't. It's a walkthrough. I don't make the rules. Where are we RP walking to and where do we start? We started in Northshire. Couldn't remember the name of it. Had to look. At level 1. We're now level 17. So we've been RP walking everywhere. It could be worse. I could be like these guys and having to push a boulder up a hill. Just gone on. Okay. Would an exercise bike work better for gaming while exercising? Maybe, depending on the game. I had somebody send a suggestion that I actually really liked. In a future version, I might adopt it, where they said I could hop on a mount, but I'd have to hop on an exercise bike to do it. So that'd be a fun version. How are escort quests going to work? I'm moving about the same speed as an escort quest character, so I think I'm built for an escort quest. What's your favorite expansion pack for WoW? I'm going to sound, old, but it was always Wrath of the Lich King. That's when it really took off for me because I've been playing since before BC. I started in Classic, played for a bit, played more in BC, and then played a lot in Wrath. Gotcha. I thought I remembered him running. I mean, there might be an escort quest or two where they're running, but I might not be able to do that quest. Hold on. Let's just jump in the water. This is something I need to figure out. How to simulate swimming. I have a kiddie pool for the dogs in the backyard. I might need to go grab, fill up, and just splash around in. could have sworn it was supposed to be. I'm going to have to look all over this lake for Hillary's necklace. Role-playing. That's dedication. Yeah, sure is. I'm moving way faster swimming than he does walking. I don't know, this feels like cheating, but... Did it spawn behind me? It did. Good man. I came across right at Kata. Kata was a lot of fun. No, that wasn't the thing. Dang it. Well, I played Wrath and TBC, but was so young. Yeah, that's kind of how I was with Classic, as I was too young to really get it. I didn't know what I was doing. I burned myself out on Warriors for a while because I was just grinding wolves as a warrior on the Dark Shore. So definitely picked up when I got to Wrath. I knew what I was doing a little bit better. Yep, just kind of did the same. You better be holding your breath. That's a good point. I have failed you all. Let me, yeah, no, it's not going to work. Okay, it's way over here. All right, well, at least I see it. Do you ever toggle run? No, not on purpose. I'll start a stream and I'll forget to toggle walk and I'll run for a second, turn around, come back. Oh yeah, let's charge everything. Yeah, somebody was saying, I hope you're sprinting when you charge. It's like, you know, specifically picked the paladin so I didn't have to. Haven't played since MOP. TBC was my favorite expansion though. It was a good one. I really enjoyed MOP too. My inventory's full. I need to, well, let me drop something. I need to go sell. This is so cool. Hey, I appreciate that. I have a couple good ideas. I'm finally happy that I'm doing something with one of them instead of just thinking about it. TBC was my favorite from all the ganking. The Isle. Yeah, TBC ganking was different. It was, people were malicious. But same with Classic. You can't go into Stranglethorn without some PTSD. Alright. Well, I might as well walk up here since I'm on this side. Do I have any armor improvements? That's an upgrade. That's not. That's not. That is. Alright. So is this controlled by you? If you stop walking, then it stops. It's controlled by me, but through a keyboard. Nothing fancy. Alright. Take stop for a second. And I'll start again. Okay. I'm finally playing MOP for the first time. My mom and brother we are early in. But so far, so fun so far. Yeah, it was. I played it a little bit. When I guess I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I'm blanking right now. With the classic version of it, but it's been a while since I hopped in. I might need to hop over there and give it a shot again. STV people's first ganking and camping experience. Haha. Yeah, like I said, traumatic. I'm gonna go beat up Belly Grub while I'm over here. Follow the host. Hey, appreciate the follows, guys. Oh. So you're finally playing MOP. What character? What class are you playing? October 9th. I know in MOP I played a lot of Feral Druid. It was fun. I can't remember if it was powerful then, if it was like flavor of the month that I got into, or if it was the opposite of that. I don't remember. And people that never played Classic don't remember the pain of running until level 40. Yeah, we all have those rose-tinted glasses. Looking back, and then you hop back in and you're like, oh man, I'm level 10 and I can't fly yet. This is ridiculous. It's too far away. I'm playing a Tauren Shaman. Awesome. Yeah, that's a fun one. I don't know if I ever played Shaman in MOB. What spec? Should we do this with Hardcore Skyrim next, since that doesn't allow fast travel? I've never played Hardcore Skyrim. What are the rule sets there? Like, obviously no fast travel, but Is it like hardcore in other classes where when you die, you're done? Or not other classes, other games. I got up later than normal this morning because my stream last night ended at about 10. Knew I was going to be back on here at 8. Could not fall asleep, so I had to pour myself a bunch of coffee in another mug that I need to drink out of, and it's way over there. I'm going to stop for a second, grab that. Hold on, dog. No. Okay, we're good. Not going to make it through without coffee. I'm new here. How in the hell? Well, if you're talking about this, very, very simply. Just walking, RP walking in game and walking in place. Nothing fancy, no setup here. Just doing the thing with the littlest amount of friction as possible. Permadeath is a saying, okay, so is that really the big two, is no fast traveling and no in permadeath? I'm doing a restoration and I still deal with the most damage in the party. Is it because you're good or everybody else isn't? This classic era or hardcore or TBC? No, this is retail, but I'm playing through the Cataclysm Chromie time. So we'll look at stuff. I don't know if I'll ever try hardcore, because I'm not running. This is a walkthrough, and I would need to run in hardcore. I'll have to come up with a different rule set, I think, if I give hardcore a shot, because that would be a nightmare. All right, I'm going to sell some stuff, so I'm going to stop walking for a second. Sell all junk. Give me a second. Sell. Get rid of all of this stuff. Do I need that? No, it's 1 health restored. Great. They really got rid of any kind of helpful leveling stuff. Is that an improvement? Nope. That an improvement? Nope. That an improvement? Nope. I'm not wearing back armor, so that's an improvement over nothing.
See you around.
All right. Moving on. This is actually so smart, bro. You were the first person to ever accuse me of that. No, I've had a couple good ideas, but most of them are stuck in that idea phase. This is the first one where I'm like, I'm going to do the thing and super enjoying it. You have to eat and drink and no level up until you sleep. Oof, yeah, that would make it harder. That would be a challenge. Nope, not classic. This is retail, just Cataclysm. I got a Sunny Health and Fitness exercise bike and a fat guy seat. I'd like to do this with Elden Ring, but whenever my character is running or walking, I'll just be trugging along on the bike. Do it up. That sounds awesome. Let me know how you like it if you do it. I'm kind of curious other people's experiences trying something like this. I love the idea, though. Yeah, it's absolutely worth doing. You know, a lot of us, we're going to play games for a couple hours a day or a couple hours a week or whenever we can. Try and get 2 birds stoned at once and just get some extra movement in. Hey, dude, please don't walk under my feet. You're going to get stepped on and I'm going to sound like a jerk. Hey, man, just saw you on IG and you are living. What are the odds? As a big guy myself, mad respect. Hey, I appreciate you coming here and saying hi. It means a lot. There's a lot of us out there just trying to make ourselves better. So putting it out there for meeting cool people like yourself. It's just the raw power of the lightning bolt. It needs so many of those early mods. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's something that hits different about the shaman lightning bolts. You rocking any add-ons or completely raw? So as of today, I'm rocking one add-on, and it's this step counter. Testing it out. I've been tracking my steps with the smartwatch in my pocket, but I'm tracking the steps via this and comparing it today to see. So that's the only add-on I'm currently using.
You need something? See you later.
Oh, I can stop. He's
See you around.
okay. Move, and then let me catch up on chat really quick after I turn this in.
Well met. Be careful.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you? Go with honor.
All right, so where are we at? Retail, but time, walking Cataclysm, I believe. Yep, absolutely. just Time Walking Cataclysm, keeping it retail. First version, I wanted it simple. I want to be able to use the one button so I don't have to put any brain power into it at all. Okay, this is actually cool as hell. Hey, well, I appreciate that. Happy to see you. Let's go, bro, in an M plus key. I'm not going to time many keys, and I will get kicked immediately. Appreciate the follows, guys. Mad respect, appreciate the grind. Yeah, it's a bit of a grind, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Well, I saw your stream either yesterday or the day before, and I can see the difference in your face. I'm a pound down from last night, so I'm doing something right. Are you walking your character? Yeah, I just have him in RP walk. He said he's doing it completely raw, baby. Yeah. The only thing fancy, like I said, is the standing desk. Nothing else needed to set something like this up. This is a fantastic idea. I've had a couple. Allow your character to run. Maybe if I do a run through in the future, but this is a walkthrough, and you know it's against the rules, and I don't make the rules. Hell yeah, Red Ridge, love this place. A little bit of a nostalgia trip walking through Red Ridge. Gonna go get them Murlocs. Just hope it has a higher drop rate than I remember. No, there's no way this is hardcore. Absolutely not. Can you imagine? That'd be a nightmare. I do think I have the best casting time in the party, though. Hitting those times, casting with instants and all that. Yeah, that's definitely gonna help. The more lightning bolts you throw out, the better the DPS. I'm at 325 right now. I think the bike will be better for my knees. Yeah. I mean, anything really. I don't know if there's really a bad movement for somebody our size. I started this off, not this, but trying to, improve my health at about 430. I was 378 this morning, so a little over 50 pounds down so far. Added this more recently, so I don't have a lot of that weight loss to attribute to the actual exercise. Most of it's just been diet, but adding this to it, I think, will kind of take me to the next level. Need a PC first. They need WoW on console. They should. I mean, I don't know why they don't. They have all those potential subs right there. Just put it on a Xbox Live Game Pass or something. You'd get so many more players. It'd be crazy. You could play WoW. You don't know. I didn't know you could. Is it just like a workaround? They need to add it officially, if not. Finish the meal a day experiment. Yeah, I had to kind of abandon it because I was feeling awful. I ended up getting sick. Well, not sick. I was thinking I was developing a kidney stone. So I backed off of it and it kind of went away. But I'm still doing intermittent fasting, 2 meals a day. Giving myself like a 4-hour eating window. So I'll break my fast early afternoon with some like scrambled eggs and then have a bigger dinner. Will you move faster in intense combat? I will, because I'll be panicking, but my my character won't. He's stuck to walk. When you die, you have to walk back to sprint. Yeah, no, that'd be a punishment. Somebody said I'd have to do burpees, and I told them that'd be more like throw-uppies for me at this moment. I'll work my way up to more intense stuff, but we're on day 5, guys. Give me a little grace. W-Mans, appreciate it. Proud of you, my guy. By 60, you're going to be looking like your tune. Don't threaten me with a good time. He's a handsome devil. But hopefully I can, by 60 be nice, but if I can do it by 90, that's the goal. No, you put your monitor on top of your 360 while you play. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that solves that. What's your main in WoW? Unfortunately for me, my main's whatever class currently has struck my fancy. I'm the kind of player that never gets too far in the end game because I'll level a character, really enjoy it, see another character do something cool, and then, I got to do that, and then switch. Been doing it for 20 years now. Can you get a dumbbell as a sword? That'd be cool. I've had the idea of, like a punching bag behind me, something like that. That'd be fun to do. My friend said I should go prot and grab a trash can lid and just toss it around the room when I'm in combat. It wouldn't bounce back to me, though. I don't have that Captain America skill.
I don't have a target.
Do I need to go? Okay. Are you close enough to whip a hammer at? You are, but I have it on cooldown. Yeah, I'd like to find a way to add another level kind of to the fitness combat. But for now, this is good enough to start. We can complicate things later. I might need help. Have somebody run the controls while I do the combat stuff. It might be somebody else is walking and doing the controls. I'm just doing through the motion. But we'll see. I'm not sure. This will go somewhere. Oh, that's hot. Man. Thought, oh, I'll just put it in a separate cup. Should have known it wasn't going to cool down. I'm going to see if I can pour it in here without making a huge mess. Not huge, just not small either. I mean, honestly, though, when you say dumbbell sword, most swords are under like 2 pounds, though. So, like, I'd have to get a pretty light dumbbell. I feel that I just say that I have 3 mains: a Night Elf, a Demon Hunter, Human Pally, and a Night Elf Druid. Yeah. I main the game, you know. The majority of what I'm doing is just leveling or lower level mythics. Never really push too hard. It'd be fun to get into, but it's one of those things that you get a little bit older and it's harder to find time to connect with like your group of gamers, friends that you'd play with. Coordinating schedules just gets more and more difficult. Those arm movements in combat would definitely help too. So it's a good idea. It is definitely going to be one of the next upgrades that I do. Just got to try and find a way to do it, right? Because I have the one button, so I'd have to control it with one arm or with the other. I don't know. It'd be funky. No matter what, it's going to be a little bit awkward, but I'll figure it out. First time seeing your stream. Keep it up, man. Keep grinding and keep moving. Progress is coming. Progress is already happening. We're 5 days in. I appreciate the encouragement. You're awesome. Use a broomstick with small weight as a sword. Yeah, I could. Another fun idea would be get one of those tractor tires and just beat the crap out of it with a sledgehammer, right? That's what paladins do. Is that an improvement for me? It's not. Okay.
Have a good one.
Wish I could play WoW this way. I mean, it's not super hard to set up, so it doesn't take really any more space than my normal setup. Just the only thing you need is a way of getting your monitor and keyboard high enough for you to walk in place and play. Are you just on a treadmill? Not even on a treadmill, just walking in place. GSE may be easier for combat. You can assign to a mouse wheel and then hold the mouse as a sword. What's GSE? Bro, you keeping track of steps in Calsburn? I love playing to play on my walking pad. Yeah, I'm keeping track of my steps. I have a smartwatch in my pocket. Don't know where I'm going. Tracking it, and then I added this add-on this morning that's keeping track of my character steps. I'm going to see how close those are, but it's at least a good indication of, you know, amount of movement. I feel like walking across WoW would take forever, wouldn't it? So far it has. Yeah, we're level 17, almost 18, and this is day 5. So I usually do 10 squats per wipe on raid nights. I do them between fulls. First time seeing you. That's interesting. That would be, depending on your group, you might have to call it a night pretty quickly. Yeah, the curse of age. Yeah, it's a real asshole. All right. Have you ever tried Ring Fit Adventure? I tried it, and you do different exercises for the attacking and moving. No, I've never heard of it. That's interesting. I'll have to look it up after the stream. Can you give me like a high level? What is it? I did see a guy who played mage who was using controller and twirling around. Maybe there's something to it. Yeah, there's absolutely ways to incorporate it. I just it'll be something that I have to think on and practice and figure out as I go. What am I doing here? Test something or other at the something or other. Alright. That was easy. I think long team stepping in place. Term. I can't read this morning. Sorry about it. On your knees maybe. Might be better to walk on something. Yeah, I'll be adding a walking pad or treadmill or something in the future. This isn't something that I'm wanting to do for terrible long term. Just wanted to get started as soon as possible and needed to eliminate the excuse. Did it take 4K from Goldshire to Redderwish? LOL. Just kidding. No, probably not too far off. No, it was probably like 1,000 to 1,500. It's actually not quite as far as you'd imagine. It's another add-on made for the handicap. Wow, Lazy Macros has macros for everything. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll check it out. There might be some version I can play with. Like I said, my first thing with add-ons and stuff today was the step counter. It's classic walking. Isn't necessary. You can run, bro. I can't. It's a walkthrough. I don't make the rules. You can push high mythic and with it, and it compiles with it. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. Oh, what's this guy? Yeah, let's leave him alone. Why does your character walk slow? Take it up with Blizzard. They gave him 2 speeds. You know, run, walk. Are you allowed to use Divine Seed since you're a paladin? No. No movement enhancers. No XP enhancers, nothing like that. It does help me, though, because, you know, I get an extra point or 2 to put into my spec tree. So I'm going to be overpowered because I don't use it, right? Keep it up, man. This is awesome. I appreciate that, Mike. Is there a specific kind of treadmill you need to have in your office? I want to do the same. I don't have a treadmill or anything. I'm just walking in place for now. I'll find something and add it in the future, but don't need anything to get started. That's a good question. The paladin mobility abilities, are those off limits? Yeah, they're off limits for this one. Just trying to keep it as raw as possible. But to be fair, this is basically the average speed of a paladin. We're not much quicker than this naturally. At least nobody can say he's probably the most non-lazy person in WoW right now. I don't know. There's like Bajira. He's always using a walking pad and playing and stuff, right? But he's running around, jumping around, doing all of it. So he's cheating. I would be so beyond impressed if he gets a 90 while only walking a game. Keep it up, man. It would be sick. Yeah. So far, so good. We only got a long ways to go. No mounts or fight pass either. Nope. Trying to keep it as raw as possible. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah, but he's jacked. That's true. Yeah, he's not carrying the extra weight, so, you know. What level are you now? Almost 18. I'm about a bar and a half from 18. I haven't even put my 17 point in, so I might want to stop and do that real quick, actually. Alright. Stop for a second. It was for Wii, and they had an exercise ring that you put on the controllers, and then the other one went on the leg strap. Okay. Sorry for the Switch, not the Wii. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I imagine there's stuff like that I could adopt over. There's 2 chargers. I want it to generate another holy power. We'll go with that one for now. So your character moves when you move. Yeah, that's the goal. Nothing fancy. I'm doing it manual, so it's all analog. Hey, I appreciate the follows. Hardcore walkthrough. Let's go. Everybody wants to see me cry. You know how terrifying hardcore walkthrough would be? I would enjoy both levels of it, though. Absolutely. Both levels would be a lot of fun. Alright, ignore me just spilling coffee all over myself. That's amazing. Much appreciated. Alright, grab these boxes. Avoid that guy, because he's going to... Well, how much... What's the difference there? He's about 4 times the health. Yeah, I might be walking back to my body if I'm not careful. Makes getting out of the way a little bit more of a... Think ahead of time. Oh, no. I'm just walking here. Alright, we're good. I think. He might see me. Alright. If you run, does your character run? He would, but he can't. It's a walkthrough, not a run through, so I don't make the rules. How many steps are you averaging a day? Anywhere between about 7,500 and 10,000. I'm not going to chase you. You'll come back. The first day I did about 7,500 steps. The second day was about 10,000. And then it was like 8,000, and yesterday was about 7,800. So somewhere around there is what I've been getting during the stream. I'm hitting over 10,000 a day just through my other stuff, which is right about where I want to be. So it's been about perfect, actually. not too much to where I can keep showing up day in, day out. Not overdoing it, because that is a fault of mine. I get too into something and I go too fast, too far, too soon, and then I burn out. So trying to keep it right in that 2-hour stream mark, hour and a half to 2 hours, get up 10,000 steps a day and call her good. Gave you a follow, man. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. How many steps? Averaging daily. Consistency, man. Good shit. Yeah, that's what moves the needle. Consistently making the bad decisions is what got me to where I am. So the only way out of it is to consistently make the right ones. So that's what we're doing. Good, man. 7,500 to 10K is perfect until you build up bigger numbers. Exactly. Stuff I'd like to add in the future, if it ever gets that far, which I think it can. I'm really enjoying myself. There's no reason not to keep showing up like this, but add in some like weight training, some body weight squats, some compound movements, stuff like that. So right now we're day 5. I'm just keeping myself reined in enough to know that I got to be doing this consistently for the next ever. So we're trying to do it as smart as possible. Should do this, but in hardcore. Seriously, everybody wants to see me cry. Like, how terrifying hardcore would be like this? Like, what class would I play? I think the only one that I could see myself possibly doing it on would be a hunter. Couldn't do it on a mage, right? Because you got to kite on a mage. Hard to kite when you're walking, right? Couldn't do it on a warrior because you're always on the brink of death as a warrior, and you need to move away from stuff. I think it would have to be a lock or a hunter. I think those would be my 2 options. What are you using? Shoelace Express. I'm walking in place, just using a mouse and keyboard. So you're just walking and playing? That's it. Yeah, I think hunter would be the best choice. Best of luck. Keep it up. This is very motivational. I appreciate that. Laughing Joker. Okay, cool. Yeah. I could have spent all the time and effort and money trying to build some perfect, crazy setup, but you don't need that to get started. We'll add stuff as we go. A year from now, none of this will probably look the same as it does now. Me included, hopefully. I'll look better. The stream look better. I'm just here to make incremental improvements on everything that I'm doing. Incremental. Okay, there's the last box I need. And then I gotta go all the way up there. Is there one closer? Nope, of course not. Look into the ladder app. What's that? I need to walk when I play Marvel Snap instead of playing it at my desk. I mean, honestly, that's another reason that I wanted to do it this way. Like I could have just bought a walking pad, but then if somebody likes the idea and they want to do it, it has that built-in excuse is I don't have a walking pad, I can't do it yet. I'll start when I get it. I wanted it to be as simple as possible, where the only thing you have to do is stand up and walk. And if you can't stand up yet, if you're that out of shape, or if you're in that situation, find a version where you just do whatever it is. It doesn't have to be walking. It can be curling an exercise band. It can be standing for the entire time you're gaming even. Right? I know that can be a huge milestone for people. So just do what you can at the very, very minimum. Build the habit and do it more, right? Add more as you go. That's another reason that I've done it this way. So hey, I appreciate all this, Aaron. I appreciate it. The roses, and I'm sorry, I can't really see what that is. If you run, he runs. He's locked to walking. It's a walkthrough. Hope to get to the point where I can do a run through eventually. That I'll be breathing a lot heavier into the mic, so you'd have to bear with me on that. I have no excuses. Marvel Snap is on a phone. I play it on stream though. Yeah, find whatever works for you. I know we put a lot of pressure on ourselves with a lot. Man, I went the wrong way. It's up in this cave, isn't it? What did anybody tell me? Yeah, I've never played it, but I mean, even if it's just here or there, I've been talking to some people and they're like, yeah, I really like to just like watch Netflix. And I end up binging shows. It's a version for that would just be every time there's a commercial, an ad, stand up and get some steps in place, or maybe if you're going to binge a whole season, walk for the entire first episode, take a break through an episode, get up and walk for the next one. A million different versions. You don't have to spend a pile of money. I know a lot of people are like, hey, buy this thing and you'll get fit. There's other ways. What are you walking on? The ground at the moment. Just stepping in place. Brother, get a treadmill at least. I will. It's on the horizon. We'll work our way up to it. But you can't buy consistency. Nope. That's something you got to make on your own. All right. An idea from yesterday's stream was to go in the marketplace, find a very affordable walking pad and buy 2, because most of them aren't built for people my size, even if they say they are. So just have a walking pad for each foot. That might be the workaround. Hell yeah, you're awesome. Much appreciated. Oh, come on. Just minding my own business, walking around, getting jumped. All right, we're about coming up on the halfway part for the stream, so feeling good. I was a little bit worried yesterday going from my 10 o'clock finish to 8 o'clock this morning, but not too bad. I know last night I had a little bit of trouble falling asleep after the stream. Don't know if it was just trying to get used to it or, that activity late at night. I don't know, but we don't feel bad today. Made it to Red Ridge. Congrats. Yeah, it's going pretty smooth too. Exercise, yep. I may get 2 walking pads too, because the one I have that is rated for 400 pounds, they all do. They'll say rated for 400 pounds, but if you're anything over 250, it does funky stuff. One size fits all is a myth. I need a t-shirt that says that. My entire life. It's like, oh, one size fits all. Growing up, every shirt I owned had big dog on it, right? So needed more of the specific big and tall clothes, right? Keyboard and mouse, yep. Most people have seen that you don't want to do any exercise within 3 hours of sleep because of that. I believe them. I'm going to stick to it for a while, see if it's something that I just kind of get used to. Don't run away from me. But yeah, there might be truth to that. But I feel fine. I was worried that I was going to be tired, but this coffee's really helping. So freaking cool. How do you do this? Nothing fancy, just walking in place. Have my game set on a standing desk so that it's up a little bit higher so I can see it and reach the keyboard. Put a smartwatch or a pedometer of some version in your pocket. Set your character to RP walk if that's what you're wanting to do, and you're there. You got what I got. I like that though. You can't buy consistency. That's a good one. I'm stealing it, by the way. Yeah, that needs to go on a shirt, actually. Someone needs to make that. You can't buy consistency. I'm going to be saying that all day. Better than staying the weight that you're at. Absolutely. What's good is if I'm consistent and I do this, this is the worst I'll ever be, right? So it's all up from here. So if I can handle it at its worst, that's a good sign. Yeah, it's just what might have caused you to struggle sleeping. I 100% believe that's what it was. Plus, yesterday, okay, so a little bit behind the scenes from yesterday. I've been consistently posting on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And then 2 days ago, I started streaming on Twitch as well. But I stream on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch now. And I have no idea, really, what I'm doing besides I'm going to start posting consistently and doing the thing. I've been doing pretty all right on some stuff. And then yesterday I posted, or 2 days ago, sorry, I posted one of my videos on Instagram. And Instagram, I've had like 30 followers on. I don't know. It's just a place that I've been putting stuff while I do it, saying, hey, it doesn't hurt to share it there too. And it went crazier than anything I've ever posted ever. It 10x'd my biggest video. this morning. I think it was 160,000 views, which is absolutely abnormal and wild. So I was on cloud 9 the majority on the day trying to figure it out. So that's another reason probably that I didn't sleep all that well, is because stuff runs through your head.
I'm out of range.
You program the game to make it work. Want to do this? No special programming needed. You just RP walk, stand up, and move it. Yeah, it's what might have caused you to shrug. Okay, I'm trying to catch up to where I am at the chat. Sorry, guys. Mildly distracted. That's a lot, bro. It is. It is. Just want to drop in and say best of luck. That's awesome. Great job. Appreciate it, Greg. Thanks for saying hi. I gift it to you. Much appreciated. I'll have to have you sign something, I think. All right. So this guy, then Yowler, invasion plans, then back to Lakeshire. I don't know. Classic might be pretty hard. Even not hardcore, just regular, because right now, I think the only reason I'm able to do this is because I just have the one button going, and I can look at this screen, chat, while this is happening. If you are doing shorts for Kickstocks, make sure you get some footage of you at your current size. Yep. Hold on. I'm trying not to walk another 13 miles to catch the guy. Current size. That way, as you progress, you can. Absolutely. One of the things I was doing as well is taking measurements, because a lot of the weight loss and fitness shows up in the clothes you wear, and your measurements even more or even sooner than just the weight and the scale moving. And have milestones too. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of milestones. My main one is getting my blood work back to good here in the next month and a half. That'll be the main goal. Improve the blood work. I had some pretty nasty blood work about 60, 70 days ago. So we're going to go back and get it checked again. See how much all the changes have improved it. So that's been my big motivator. The weight loss is great. I'm not going to, not take it. But I just walked into a dead end. Nobody warned me. But it's more of the byproduct of all the other stuff, so it'll naturally change as I change. Okay, well, we got some extra steps. Hey, this is really cool. Congrats on literally taking the steps. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun following for progress. Much appreciated. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for all the stuff. You guys are awesome. You put yourself out there and you kind of expect, the trope with the internet, like, hey, everybody's a troll or a jerk. Really haven't ran into any. You guys have been pretty freaking cool. So really do appreciate that. 99.9% of all my experiences have been absolutely positive. Looking forward to getting a shirt made that says you can't buy consistency. it'll be coming, and I'll have to know where to send the check to that from. Yeah. Ooh. Starting to work up a sweat now. Have this fan going on me. At least the dog's not trying to crawl under my feet this morning. Most people generally respond nicely to genuine people. You got this. Well, I appreciate that. It wasn't going to dissuade me either way, but it's been a really pleasant surprise. There's so many cool people out there. I just get to meet more of them doing this, which is awesome. Are you really walking or just pretending to? Well, I'm walking in place. I don't know if that's pretend. I'm stepping in place. I'm not like on a treadmill or anything though. One of the biggest challenges with this that I wasn't expecting is talking while doing this, because you typically get started and you're not fit yet, so you go on a walk and that naturally gets you out of breath. But add talking and reading to it, it definitely adds to it. How do you tend to pretend to walk? I'm pretending to sweat too. Just to be fair, I could sweat just standing here. Like that's not far from accurate for me. Appreciate the falls, guys. You have your first merch idea now. You can't buy consistency. Like I said, man, let me know where to send the check if it takes off. That Fromage guy. Appreciate you. Good answer. Yeah, I used to sing while running to exhaust myself. Ooh, sing? Like, okay. Were you outside, and what were you singing? Because I'm kind of curious. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get... I think I just take a hard left turn here. And then go around the back, grab Yowler. And then go get Foreman Oslo. Is that the same guy from Classic that was in the cave that escorted? You had to escort out? Hey, appreciate the gifts, all the stuff. You guys really don't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. Okay, according to this step tracker in game, we're at 6,000 steps. I don't think it's going to match my thing, but hey, you know what? It's a good metric to have. I'm going to track it both ways, meet somewhere in the middle. Well, I guess it might be. My watch says I'm at 6,500, and I was at 400 or so before, so this is kind of accurate. I should have had this from the beginning. It's going to make this stuff way easier because I'll have it on screen when I go back to look at it, at where I was. So, I can't remember his name from last night. DK Knight, something like that. He, really awesome suggestion. I really appreciate it. If you're there or if you see this at some point, I'm going to send you a high five through the mail. Appreciate the rose. Okay. Follow the... Okay. Okay, so Yowler. What's over here? Foreman Oswald. How is he in two places? I don't understand. Oh well. We'll figure out. Worst case, I'll walk out of my way. Appreciate the falls, guys. All right, Yowler. Your days are numbered, bud. You just wait. You stay right there. This has got to be intimidating, right? You're the boss of the area and some paladin just kind of slow walks up to you and hits you with a sword. I guess we can finally find out if Eastern Kingdoms is the length of Manhattan with steps add on. That's a good point. That should be another challenge that I do. Just to test it. How far is that, though? Like I said, I'm from Iowa, so how many cornfields is Manhattan? Do you walk all the way back to the inn for rest XP? Or do you hearth? I don't hearth. I don't even go to the inn for rest. I'm trying to not have any XP modifiers, anything like that. So I've been parking myself at a quest giver when I end. So like I'll do a couple quests in the area, and before I turn it in, park myself there, and I pick up from where I left off. So no inns or anything. Wait, you're in Iowa too? Yep. Right here in the middle. It's pretty nice out today. I don't think we're going to get any crazy weather. I'm really looking forward to fall. People that don't know anything about Iowa, people will be like, oh, well, is it cold there? Is it, what is it? We get all 4 seasons, but we get them good and hard. I think the hottest the heat index got to this year was 120, and the coldest it got over the winter was about -40 with the wind chill. So it's like a 160 degree temperature swing through the year, and people live here on purpose. You can compare IRL. It's an easy flight over there. You're true. But think about it this way. That flight, I could use to buy a walking pad, right? So, I don't know. This is awesome. Best of luck on the road to 90, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the encouragement. It does mean a lot. Oh, yeah. I'm glad it's not hot AF today. One extreme to another. Yep. It's one of those 2 or 3 weeks out of the year where Iowa's super pleasant. Now, we have great falls. Springs are terrifying sometimes with the, let's not get jumped by this big guy. 2 heads are better than 1, and he's got 2. Okay, we're going to chill for a second. Ooh. Hardcore? Absolutely not. Maybe in the future. This is just retail walking through the Cataclysm Chromie time. Haha, cool challenge. Appreciate that. Okay, let him get some. We're good. All right, let's get going. Okay, saving Foreman Oswald, then back down to Lakeshire. Don't. Just leave me alone. I'm just chilling, out having a pleasant stroll. Everybody wants to start something. Nope, you don't get to run away. Alright. I'm trying to... Well, it shows it on the map in 3 spots. Hopefully he's where I'm heading and not at one of the other ones. Alright, my phone's blowing up. Make sure that's on silent. Don't need that. Keep going. You're amazing. I really appreciate that. I'm alright. Subdues and controls the canyon. Oh, man. I've been avoiding him this whole time. Okay, hold on. What do I got to do? I should read the quests. I have plenty of time to do it, but I'm in a mock hurry for some reason. Subdues and controls the canyon Etten. Use again near Foreman Oswald to order. Stop it. To order your subdued canyon Etten to lift the boulder. Okay, I know what's happening. I got it. Nope, wrong button.
It's too far away.
Dude, come here. Don't you walk away from me. Didn't think this through, guys. What if they're faster than me? Oh, shoot. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Well, he doesn't hit that hard. Maybe I'm not. He's kind of a punk. Come on. Got him. All right. That little bit of panic. And that's why this isn't hardcore, because I would have cried. Have you got a target step count for each stream time you play? No, I'm shooting for about 2 hours a stream. So far, I've been averaging anywhere between 7,500 and 10,000. So, not a real target. Just more than I'd get playing and sitting on my butt. So, anything's better, right? Bubble Earth, yeah, I know. I had me a little worried there. Have to roll. Take care, friend. Keep being awesome. Hey, I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate the hearts to follow, all the stuff. You're awesome. Fight him. Well, I needed him. I'd have to walk after another one. He's got longer legs than me. Looking good, man. Keep going strong, brother. Absolutely. Appreciate the encouragement. I'm just getting started, so let's see what this looks like in a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Yeah, they all want some. Okay, so there's that big rock up here. That's what I'm doing with it. Do I have a time limit on this guy? No, he's at half health though, so don't need him to get burnt. Consistency brings... Sorry, I can't read. Consistency beats everything and anything. It sure does. Yeah, it's consistency. It's very morally gray. It'll help you get better, and it'll also help you get worse. So it's taking you somewhere. You just got to decide which direction you're going, right? This is such a good challenge idea, by the way. I hope you get the recognition you deserve. Hey, I just hope a couple people find it cool. if it can help somebody out there, then it's absolutely worth it because it's helping me. This is something that regardless of streaming, regardless of posting, regardless of anything, I should do anyway. So that's what made it work for me, is I need to do this. Let's just do it this way. So that's enough. $6,600 steps. It says it's rare, so I don't know what that means. I really do like this add-on, though. This is making it way simpler. Good shit, bro. Solid method. Absolutely. It's been it's way more fun than I thought. All right, let me stop for a second. Okay. Use again near foreman. Okay. Did it. Look at that. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. I didn't, but almost like I did. Stop.
What can I do for you?
Get a little stretch here. Look at that. All those transmog. Have you been tracking weight loss from this? Yep. I've been keeping track of my numbers since before I started this. We're on day 5, so no real weight loss yet. I'm a pound down from yesterday. But yeah, we're day 5, but I'll be tracking the whole thing along the way because this isn't the only thing I'm doing. I'm also working on cleaning up my diet and all that stuff too, which will move the needle way more than 10,000 steps a day. But in conjunction, works great. Appreciate the follows, guys. You're awesome. Yeah, I keep saying it, but I keep meaning it too. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I was really worried it was going to be this is torture. But I don't know. I played this game enough that it's kind of just like in the back of my head. I don't have to think about it too terrible much, especially with the 1-button rotation. That it's a unique way of playing it that I haven't done before. So it's kind of keeping it a little fresh. I haven't spent this much time doing this stuff in years, so no improvement. All right, let's grab this Colonel Troutman.
For the Alliance.
All right. Imagine he's just rocking side to side and not walking. Yeah. Imagine I'm just forcing myself this way. I'm just straining really hard too. I do need to get a second camera. That'll be an upgrade that I want to do too. Now that I figured out how to get at least a step counter on the stream, I'd like to have a second camera pointing at the profile so people can, see that I'm walking in place and might field less questions about the walking pad because they can see that I'm not on one. I don't know. I'll still probably get them. That's awesome. I just started walking on a treadmill while reading. Got me reading more. That's awesome. How is it reading on a treadmill? Like, do you have to have like big text? Or are you doing it like a Kindle, or how's that working for you? This is so neat. I could see overdoing it just because I want to play. Yeah, I put constraints on myself where it's 2 hours. Like, I might go a little bit over on a weekend stream or something like that, but I need to really rein it in because if I walk for 3, 4, 5 hours, I'm not going to be able to show up tomorrow. And that's the thing, is do enough that you get good movement today, but can still show up and do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You need a reward for each ding. I mean, it gets me closer to my goal. That's my reward, right? Okay, return to Colonel. Let me take a little bit of a stretch out my hamstring or my quads really quick. Start adding in DDR to use spells. Yeah. I would break both ankles, and then the rest of the stream would just be me crying. Bro, this is a great idea. I spend so much time on WoW. This would do crazy stuff for cardio. Yeah, that's the idea behind it. I can spend the time that I was sitting on my butt to get more steps in, so I don't have to try and find another couple-hour window to get exercise. Just get them same time. Either the book itself or Libby on my phone. I prefer the actual book. I hold it up at head level. I mean, that would be solid shoulder workout, just holding it up. That's awesome, though. What have you been reading? I'm a book nerd myself, so if you want to talk books, I'm all for it. I used to travel a lot more for my business, and I think I have like 500 audiobooks or something ridiculous because I would just listen to them the entire time I was driving. Now I've been going deeper into like Kindle Unlimited, like before bed, just reading. So avid reader, nothing serious or hard. Just I like sci-fi fantasy stuff. Hell yeah, bro. GG. This is just an evolution on a walking club. You get social interaction and activity. Absolutely. I said it yesterday. I think what would be fun is get to level 90 and create a guild, the walking club, where we're like the little old women walking around the mall, but we're walking into raids. It's going to be a huge problem, though, because everybody's going to be in the fire all the time. Right? World of Warcraft, such a good series title. Warcraft. Okay, I can't read. That is a good one, actually. Follow the chat. Appreciate the follows. Good for your brother. Love it. Thanks. Really appreciate that. Any reason for no walking pad? Yeah, I've had one in the past. It said it was good for my weight. Wasn't. So instead of waiting around until I had a new walking pad that actually worked for me, I figured I'd get started now and worry about that when I find a good one. Don't want perfect to get in the way of progress. Be honest, does the constant movement take away from focusing on playing? Oh, absolutely. However, it's retail WoW. I don't have to focus on anything, right? Pretty simple game to do this, at least at first on. As I get better at the streaming and the chatting and all this stuff, I can probably play harder and harder games. Read Slow Gods, and now go through all. Okay, read Slow Gods, and now go through all of Claire North's book. Okay, I haven't heard of Slow Gods. What's that?
Well, or the Alliance.
Sounds like something I'd read. Okay. All right, now we're kicking rocks all the way over there. Have you read Dungeon Crawler Carl? I have. So I read through them. I haven't read the newest one yet. So I've read through all of them. And then I heard how good the audiobooks were. I read through them like when they first came out. Not to be like, oh, I was here before school. No, I read through them early, and then I heard how good the audiobooks were. So now I'm listening to the audiobooks, but I really shot myself in the foot because I'm trying to get my girlfriend to listen to them with me. And we only ever really listen to audiobooks and stuff when we're riding, in a car, going somewhere together. So I'm trying to listen to it, and I want to go ahead because I know what happens, and it's exciting. But really chained myself there. But yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl is pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of a lot of the lit RPGs. I just started reading on Kindle Unlimited 1% Lifesteal. It's another one. Just finished Mage Tank was another lit RPG that I finished. What was out so far? One of my favorite series that I'm waiting for the next installment to come out was the Expeditionary Force series. My dog is actually named after Skippy. And then anything by Brandon Sanderson. 2 of my pets are named after characters from his books. I have Tress and my cat's Kaladin. Having ADHD, her style and short chapters are great. Have you read Martha? Oh, what's her name? She wrote the Murderbot series. Martha Webb, something like that. Appreciate the follows, guys. Bro is committed to the cause. Maybe I should just be committed, right? Slow Gods is a space sci-fi. I think you'd really like it. Was up for awards. Oh, if it's space sci-fi, sold. Absolutely sold. Book 8 is one of my favorites. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to remember which one I ended on. Is that the newest one? Because then that's the one I haven't read yet. Tress of the Emerald Sea, Gang Rise Up. Absolutely. That was such a good book. Anything by Brandon Sanderson I've liked so far. Some are better than others, obviously, but there's not a bad one in the bunch. Dude, this is amazing and so cool. Good for you. Love WoW, and this health journey is incredible. I really, really appreciate that. It's something I'm going to do anyway, so let's make it a positive. I have. Murderbot is great. The audiobook is amazing for that, too. I haven't listened to the audiobook. I've read the first 2. I need to go through the rest. They're nice because they're just such short reads. You can do it, fairly quickly. It's a good... For me, my problem is I get invested in like these 10 to 20 book series, and something like Murderbot is really great for like a palate cleanser between those. something nice and short. See if I can pour myself more coffee without spilling everywhere. Look at that. It's like I'm a professional. Appreciate the follows, guys. Happy to have you here. Quick heal. Am I supposed to be doing something other than literally just bash a bunch of orcs? I think it's just bash a bunch of orcs. Okay. Don't want to get halfway into a quest and realize there's an easy button that I'm missing. All about that easy button. World of Warcraft. I do like that. That is clever. It's another t-shirt idea. Coffee and walking. You're going to get the trots. I got water too, but after last night's stream ending so late, couldn't fall asleep, and then up at it right away, I needed some go juice. Just call me the ideas guy. Seriously. Have you ever thought about a career in marketing or research marketing, something like that? Hey man, I think you're dope. Carry on. Hey Andrew, I know you're dope. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate the encouragement. I'm just getting started, so. You know what I forgot to do? Let me park here for a second. I have two skill points to put in. What should I do? All right. What are you? After spending 20 whole power, your next word of glory echoes. The cooldown of lay on hands, that one. That's my oh crap, I'm gonna die, I don't want to run back to my body button. Reduces the cooldown 2 seconds. Reduces the cooldown 2 seconds. We're gonna go here. Crusader Strike or Blade of Justice. We'll do Blade of Justice, and then we'll get the range final verdict, and then we'll go and get the Avenging Wrath and all that stuff. So okay, did I put in the other point? Yeah, okay, we're good. You figured I'd be better at putting those in because I've been spending way more time on each level than I would if I was playing normally. Is this vanilla or new? No, this is retail. Playing the Cataclysm Chromie time though, so. What level am I up to? I'm actually 19. Might hit 20 today. That'd be a big milestone. I started at 16, so I've been getting some pretty good levels in. I think it's because we just started Red Ridge, so when you start a zone, there's a lot more questing closer, and then it starts to spread out by the end of it. So I think that gave us a real shot in the arm. Got about 33 minutes left of the stream. I think we might be able to hit 20. Train my dog to ring a bell when she wants out. So she's pounding the bell, but she just wants to play. She doesn't want to. You let her out right before. With all the walking, it's just a good idea to eat cucumber and drink jasmine tea to reduce lactic acid. Yeah, one of the things that I'm doing for the lowering my triglycerides and blood sugar is I've been doing carnivore. I've done it before in the past, and I'm not saying anybody else should ever do it. It just makes me feel really good. But one of the things that I always mess up on is failure to get like the right amount of electrolytes. So that's been something that I've been focusing on, trying to make sure that I'm getting enough, because I get dizzy standing up too quick. Also, the ground's really far away from me. So that's been what I've been trying to do more and more of and get better at, is my electrolytes. This is actually a cool concept for a stream. Hey, I appreciate that, man. It's been a lot of fun too. If I was just sitting here playing, I'd probably be bored by now, but this has been a lot of fun. Did you choose to make your character walk? Like, could you make him run if you wanted to? Yeah, I'm making him walk on purpose. Run? Yeah, I can't, man. He's locked to walk. It's a walkthrough, not a run through. I don't make the rules. What level did he say I started at? Today, I started at, I think it was 16. And we're about a little more than a bar into 19.
It's too far away.
You just gonna stand there? Oh, he's a ranger. It's to level 90. It's retail, so the level cap's 90 on this. But it'll be faster than a classic run. Getting the 90 should be faster than it would take me to get to 60 on classic. Pickle shops help with electrolytes if you like. Oh, okay. I do love pickles, and if I do stray from my diet, you know, carnivore and stuff, it's always with like a pickle. Like we'll have burgers and I'll throw a pickle on it. Who made the rules? Me when I started. So I don't control the rules now. So I'm glad somebody asked. I've been making that joke the whole time, hoping somebody would. So when it comes to anything that I'm doing, I found that in the moment I might want to cheat, or in the moment I might want to bend or break the rules. But if I just tell myself, hey, here's what I'm going to do. This is the challenge. This is my goal. The person in the moment, the me going through it, doesn't have the ability to change them, right? Because we all get weak. We all want to. So it's not me. It's past Anthony made the rules, and he knew better than I did. So do it hardcore mode. Yeah, yeah, that would be terrifying. Hello again. Keep getting it, man. I appreciate you showing up, seeing it again. I'm gonna keep getting it. Join a dungeon and make them walk with you. They'll kick me immediately. I wouldn't put up with me in a dungeon. No, we'll look into doing stuff like that when I get the level cap. See if I can find a group that would be, cool with walking. Not gonna time a lot of keys, I can tell you that. Probably should have waited. Okay, I'm just gonna stun you now. Keep the work, Bubba. Love to see people getting in shape and enjoying it. Absolutely, that's the key. Whatever it is that's going to help you get there, just make sure you're enjoying it or you're not going to stick to it. So I like playing video games. I like playing WoW. Makes sense, right? You got to sprint in the dungeon. Yeah. It would be horrible for the stream. You guys would just hear me huffing and puffing the whole time. Well, you got me motivated. Hope you get to a good drop today. I'll definitely be back to keep it up. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. Love to see you again in the future. You're awesome. Thanks for the follows and all the stuff. Okay, I got you. Oh, 1 second. I'm stunned. Okay. I got you. I thought you meant that you were starting the whole thing. Oh, no. Nope, just from today so far. Love a keto/carnivore diet. I love steak. Oh, me too. I bought, it was my birthday a week ago, actually, today. And we went to a Brazilian steakhouse this weekend. Oh, if you've never been, I get to go like once or twice a year. And it is absolutely my favorite. One of the gifts my girlfriend got me is, if you've ever had picanha, it's also known as coulette. It's like a Brazilian cut. It's a top sirloin. She got me a big, like 5-pound one that will cook during some special occasion in the future. But I'm really looking forward to that. It's like my second favorite cut of meat behind ribeye. I'm trying to follow you, but it says service unavailable. What does that mean? I have no idea. That's the first I've heard about it. Okay. Hold on. Am I going to get jumped by all these wolves walking in here? All right. You're all about to see what happens when I have to walk back to my body. Are you using a walking pad? Do you have any other maintenance besides lube or heavy use? Nope, no walking pad, nothing. Just walking in place. Well, I don't want him to get me. Hold on. I'm a little bit curious what's going on here. I'll park while he moves around. Yeah, I don't know why it would do that. They might be banning me, LOL. Oh no, what'd you say? How many days have you been on the walk? Today's day 5. I started on Saturday. New here. Just heard it was your birthday not too long ago. Happy belated birthday. Hey, I appreciate that, man. It's been a great one so far. This is shaping up to be a really great year. So, yes, walk quietly. Yeah, okay. We're gonna tiptoe. Okay, go away, dude. Just keep on keeping on. I'm gonna walk closer. This is gonna end badly. Start tiptoeing. Yeah. Okay, go. They're asleep as long as you don't attack. You're good. Okay. Well, I have no intention on attacking all these elites. Okay. Okay, we're tiptoeing. We're tiptoeing. We're grabbing the key. All right, we're out of here. Making off like bandits. Okay. Gotta kill a little bit more of those guys. Fudge! Ding! Oh, no. Well, not great. I did it. Crap. Okay. That sucked. Okay, well, here we go. Get some extra steps. Wow. Can you imagine hardcore now? Like, I'd be done with this run walkthrough. Left click tickles them. It didn't. It absolutely did not tickle them. It actually pissed them off. Let's see if I can walk around here. Oh, that was rough. Dang it. Oh well. Yeah, that's why we start on retail, not hardcore. I was really worried about the other guy. Did not think about it. This is the second time I've had to do this during this so far. So the first one was before level 10. Before I got the one button rotation. One button makes you OP. So was really expecting smooth sailing from there. But hey, man, appreciate the roses. Appreciate the follows, guys. Oh. What speed you walking at? Any incline? I have no idea. Just no treadmill, no walking pad, so no incline. If it starts to incline, that means I've broken something in my floor, and I might have to stop the stream at that point. But no, just trying to walk similar to how my character is, so nothing fancy. That was rough. That was funny though. See, in retail, if something like that happens, I get to laugh it off. Hardcore, there'd be way more tears. Second death, actually. The first one was before level 10. Bit off a little bit more than I can chew. Didn't have the one button, got distracted by chat, pulled everything. This one was significantly funnier. So, how do you steer and activate abilities? Just using the mouse with, you can right click and move your character around like that while you're walking. And then abilities, one button rotation. So I have the one button bound to my one key. I have it on my mouse, so I can do all the walking and all the stuff that I need to do. 95% from the mouse. I have a key bind on my keyboard to auto walk and all that stuff. Okay, let's never go in there again. We need a little stat tracker just above your camera. Oh, to count how many times I've bungled it. Okay. We're about 4 bars into 19, so we're still going strong. Okay, I need to... You know what? I'm going to have to go up here anyway to get more. So there's no need of farming all 25 orcs down here. So I'm going to go turn this in. And then I'm going to go up here, do those, and that should do it. So min-max in here. Slow down your steps a bit. You are faster than your character. Yeah, I'm trying to get as close as I can. He's also swinging a sword, so I'm going to say we're meeting in the middle. Right? So I may be stepping a little faster, but he's doing all the real work. Also, dude just died, so, I'm going to give him a break. Brother, what style walking pass / treadmill do you use? The Shoelace Express. Tennis shoes in the ground. No walking pad or anything like that. Nothing fancy. You should make a little FAQ on your account for this. I have a bunch of small questions. Well, the majority of them I tried to put in a little scrolling bar, depending on where you're watching. That kind of says some of the rules. I need to add to it and make it a little bit more extensive, probably, like, hey, no rested XP, nothing like that. So yeah. What you're doing is amazing. I love this game, and this is sick. Carry on, bro. Really appreciate that, man. Love the encouragement. It means a lot. It really does. Okay, what are we doing? Retrieve. Okay, he better not run faster than me. Is the 8K steps total through your journey so far, or just today? Nope, this is just today. The total so far, before I started the stream, was about 32,000 when I added up. I'll have more precise numbers as I go along, but that's just today. So we're probably at about 40,000 steps so far to level 19. Desk, total sessions, average steps per session, that type of thing. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm just... Whew. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta blow my nose. Let me mute myself. All right, should be good. If you can hear me, then I have unmuted it successfully. If not, yell at me in the chat. Gear run, pad, $120 up to 400-pound capacity. Yeah, I'll want to look at it because I've bought one before that said it was 400-pound capacity. But a lot of that is like just marketing, where it can technically hold 400 pounds. But the biggest issue that I've ran into with the one that I had was the track would get going and I'd get walking, everything would be fine. And then, you know, at about now, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 steps, you get a little tired and you might short step and it would skid the track and it would stop and it would jerk. It make me want to fall. So I need to be careful with whatever one I get, because the last thing I want to do is eat it here on stream. Don't necessarily want to be a meme if I can avoid it. How fun. Yeah, so far it is. I'm really enjoying this. Bro, you're making actual steps on a treadmill while playing. Not even a treadmill, man. Just walking in place. We'll add the treadmill as soon as we can, but for now, nothing fancy. The easiest setup possible. So if anybody thinks it's cool and wants to do it themselves, trying to eliminate all the excuses I could for myself. Maps were huge. Keep it up, man. Really cool. Appreciate that, Tommy. This is a great idea, bro. Wish you good luck on this journey. I appreciate it. I can use all the luck and encouragement I can get. Bro, this is such a W. What's your average daily steps? Anywhere between 7,500 and 10,000 has been average for me so far. Really depends on the day and how far apart the quests are. I'm too invested in this now. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I love having you here. All publicity is good publicity. A meme would mean people are watching. Should we stage a fall? No, I don't want to stage it. It's going to happen naturally at some point. I know me. So we'll just let it happen as it's going to happen. Make sure you stretch. Yep, been trying to stretch a little bit before, a little bit after, and then if I need to stop walking for a second and stretch out my quad or something, I've been doing that as well. Have you been tracking steps and XP gained each day? Yep, been tracking my steps. XP hasn't been as accurate. Like, I'm not going, I was 100 today on 19. Just what level I'm starting at, what level I'm stopping at. But yeah, the steps I've been tracking more accurately. Added the step tracker from an add-on somebody recommended yesterday to the stream. So that's been a huge improvement, because it shows where I'm at, what I'm doing, and gives people a pretty immediate idea what's going on. Are you allowed to take zeppelins or boats? Yeah, I'm gonna let myself go from continent to continent because I physically can't walk there. So that'll be the exception as far as like getting places, but no flight paths once I'm there, stuff like that. Damn, this is a great idea, dude. Keep going. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just getting started. You're a true paladin, and the light is with you. You will crush it. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. I'm actually moving the average speed of a paladin. Right? They're typically not any faster than this anyway. I'm watching on YouTube, and you're streaming other platforms too. Yep, I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch at the moment. Just added Twitch yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. Today's like day 2 or 3 on Twitch. Keep it up. I sure will. Just getting started, man. You need to do squats when you're on a boat or zeppelin. Yeah, no. Maybe. It's not the worst idea. I'll never take a boat or a zeppelin. No flight paths. Nope. Just shoelace express as many places as we can go. No mounts. No movement speed abilities. Very cool. Glad I came across this. I'm glad you did too. I'm happy to have you here. I really appreciate you saying hi. Really appreciate the follow as well. This is genius. Never been accused of that before, but I've had a couple good ideas. This is the first one that I'm really happy that I'm putting the work in for. You should do a jog a mile every time you see a ship or jet. Physically, I don't think I could jog a mile at the moment. We'll get there. We'll turn the walkthroughs into run-throughs before too long. You should get a lion plushie so you can sit on it during flight paths. So yesterday somebody had the idea, and I like it, not for this because I already set the rules, but for a future iteration, have like an exercise bike that if I hop on a mount, I got to be on my bike. I like that. Don't have one of those yet either, but you know, we'll add stuff piecemeal as we get going. Okay, so up here. Time to get a rowing machine for the boat rides. Man, I'm going to have every piece of exercise equipment. I'll be on the walking pad. I'll have the exercise bike. I'll have the rowing machine. What am I going to do for flying mounts? Right? What's everybody's idea there? The bike is a great idea. Yeah, I thought so too. If a quest makes you get on a mount or flight, do you have to do anything extra? You know, I probably should. I haven't really thought about that specific part yet. I'm trying to avoid it, but there'll be something. I'll have to do something, I think, right? Good luck, man. I appreciate that, man. Is it classic? No, it's retail WoW. Sprint for flying mounts. I will knock everything off of my desk and break something in this room, either in the room or on my body. What a great idea, dude. I'm 400 and I've been struggling the past while with wanting to lose it. I hope you have a great stream. It's been great, all of them. So many great people like yourself out there. Appreciate it, the Big Brock. Good luck on your journey, whatever you're doing. Let's if I can do it, you can do it. Let's both get it. By the way, it's interesting how the algorithm got me here. Where are you guys watching from? Bulgaria, EU here. Well, happy you got here too. I'm in Iowa, middle of nowhere. EU here too. Let's get to 90. Slow and steady, right? What's a walking pad? Think of, I don't have one, but a walking pad would be like a treadmill without the front part. You got this. I appreciate that. Jump rope to fly. Sprint for flying mounts. Flying mounts can be the pull downs. Look like flapping wings. I'm going to need to park this in like an Anytime Fitness or something. Or like, what's the other one called? Whatever. I'm going to need to park this in a gym to have access to all that equipment. How much room do you think I got in here, guys? Just kidding, haha. Well done, man. Great idea. I appreciate that, C-Doug. Good luck, mate. Really appreciate the encouragement, everybody. You're all awesome. Any reason you're using a slow walk just so you got to walk further? Well, it's because I'm walking, so he's walking. We're just trying to keep in pace, right? He's way more fit than I am, so I'm kind of keeping him at my pace. Australia, it's okay. Well, good morning to you. My mom's from Cedar Rapids. Okay, yeah, that's not too terrible. For everything from me and Iowa was about 3 hours. Love from Scotland. Appreciate it. Are you just walking all the way through? Wow, that's the goal. Start to 1, get to 90. See how long, see how far, see how fit I can get doing it. Aura farming pace. I'm going to have so much aura by the end of this. It's wild. Mage portals can be taking a protein shake. Well, I have the recuperate button here, so if I need to stop and drink, I have that. Let's go 90. Hooah. You got this. Are you questing too? Yep. That's how I'm leveling. Just walking around doing quests all the way to level cap. Nothing fancy, no dungeons. I don't want to put people through that if I can avoid it. Hi, I'm really intrigued by your setup. How can I connect a walking machine to my video games? Couldn't tell you. I'm walking in place, so there's no connection. It's all analog, right? So using the human brain 1.0. Somebody talked smack about that yesterday, said it was a beta version of the human brain, but still, figured it out. Your carpet sweating? Probably. I don't know, I'm wearing shoes, I don't feel it. Love from Denmark, amazing concept. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate that. All this encouragement really does mean a lot. Or just walking. Yep, just walking. Special event day. How long you stream for? I'm shooting for 2 hours a day. So we're coming up here in about 10 minutes for me to call this stream, but I'm streaming every day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have morning commitments, so I'm streaming those days at 8 p.m. Central Time, and every other day, 8 a.m. Central Time. WoW needs to release a VR with a controller for casual questing. They really do. Yeah, yep, not connected to anything. I'm not even really pressing W. You can set auto walk. So the majority of the time when I'm walking between places, I'm not even touching the keyboard. What happens if you have to run from mobs? I die. Yeah, that's how it goes. There's no kiting. Not quick kiting. I can bubble and pray. That's about all I got. Brother, to regen when you're killing mobs, you're not walking. Well, he's swinging a sword around, so I've been walking while he's bashing the mobs, simply because I don't have a way of duplicating the effort put into, swinging the sword around yet. So that'll be something I add on.
Well, spit it out.
Okay, is this going to be a escort quest? Go to fight to Sargeras, you're going to level up faster. Yeah. I'm not in a hurry. Clearly, I'm not in a hurry, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed that first, or I'd be walking back and forth. Why you walk? No flying, no riding, nothing. No, just part of the challenge. See how long it takes, how far it takes, how fit I can get doing it. He's walking to get fit, keeping the game step close to our... Yep, that's it. I stand all 10 toes on the beta comment. Yeah, I appreciate it, Courtney. You need to go for Lore Master, bro. You can get immersed in the lore and have earned with every step. That would be a challenge. I don't even want to think about how long that would take. The office is too small to play mage. Yeah, I'd blink myself into a wall and knock myself unconscious. In the short term, you could get a dumbbell to be hilt and wait the sword to move. Yeah, that's an idea. I'd like to figure something like that out. Future iterations, I'll be compiling ideas and trying different stuff. So for now, I'm trying to keep it simple so that I keep showing up every day. But yeah, definitely need to think about adding some version for combat. Maybe in the future, if it gets too complicated, I'll have to have somebody control the character for me. Well, I just do the actions behind. Is this retail? Yep, this is retail. Just playing through the Cataclysm Chromie time. You're going to fix so you can swing a sword too. I would watch every day then. Yeah, I'd like to get a punching bag behind me and just beat the crap out of it with a bat or something. Would be pretty fun. Okay, are these guys gonna... We'll see. What's the worst that happens? I walk to my body again? Is there anything special I need to do here? Okay, let me get this guy first. Okay, well, go ahead, guys. Okay, he's not that bad. You're going to... Yeah, Lore Master would be wild. Anthony, what are you walking on? The ground. Nothing special. No crazy setup. Just stepping in place. Keeping it stupid simple. Alright, that wasn't bad. This guy gonna make it? Probably not. Good Lord. Who's your what's it? I'm just making a whole party. Really? Again? What is this respawn rate? Didn't I just take care of you, dude? Gaining and losing weight at the same time is crazy. Brother, you're going to be so slim. Jim, when you're done. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever be slim, Jim. It's just not my body type. If I could get down to about 250 pounds, that's kind of where my natural body weight lies. That's the goal. If I could be 250, about 15% body fat, that'd be kind of the sweet spot for me. Follow the host. Hey, appreciate the hearts, appreciate the follows. You guys are awesome. Let me go ahead and 10K steps. Let's go. Absolutely, it's been a lot of steps today. Got about 4 minutes or so left, so I wonder if I can finish this quest in here and get out of the cave, park my guy, and start again tomorrow. How tall am I? 6'6". A broad 6'6". So I carry a lot of weight naturally. I always been big. I'll never be tiny. You can get a walking pad that you can connect to your phone and PC that you can set to keybind to walk. That'd be really cool. That's definitely something I'd like to experiment with. There's a million different things that I could do to optimize what I'm doing now. And it's all going to be stuff that I build along the way. The way I look at it is I could start, squats, push-ups, all the exercises, training for a half marathon, all at once and burn out and not do anything. Or I can start with, I'm getting steps in. I'm going to make incremental improvements every day in both the stream and in my fitness. And then that'll be how I do it sustainably. Just reached 40 on my priest on WoW Hardcore. Awesome. How's that experience been? Just a lot of wanding? I think you talked to me about it the other day. It's just always in the auction house upgrading your wand for priest. Hey dude, how you doing? I'm doing great, David. How's your morning going, or evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are? Self-found, no auction house. Oh, okay. Yep, that's what that means. Yeah. That would make it hard. I'm going to just lay on hands. I don't want to have to worry about not making it. Uh-oh. This guy hits a little bit harder. Going to be running a marathon going 1 to 90 in a single day eventually. I don't know about all that, but yeah. Oh. My homies didn't make it. We're going to throw on this if I can. I'm one buttoning as hard as I can, guys. Human Paladin, yep. Alright. That was a little bit more than the rest of it. You gonna come over here, or I gotta swim out there? I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule since I lost my night shift job. Yeah, sleep schedules can be funky. Alright, that's level 20, and there we go. Let me take a look. Let me get out of this immediate spot, though. I don't need him to respawn and beat the crap out of me. 10,007. Alright, let's go ahead. 10,007, level 20. Trying to keep track of certain milestones. That way I can see how many steps it took to get the blank and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so level 20, everybody. There we go. Alright. Good luck with your goals, man. Love what you're doing. I really appreciate that. All the encouragement, absolutely wild. You guys are all awesome. Do I have anything else in here? Nope. Let me look at my calendar. What do I have going on today? Let me stop walking for a second. Open this up. Click on today. All right. I think I have enough time to walk down to Red Ridge, or sorry, Lakeshire, and park myself. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, clicked off my screen. Okay, and then I'll park myself. That, or I might just wait until I get out, because I'm at the 2-hour mark now. Don't want to go for too much longer. Got over 10,000 steps this stream, so that's huge. Start my day off pretty good. Let's get out of this cave at least. Get to a safe spot, park, and then do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's going to be an evening stream for me as well, so I'll be back here at 8 p.m. Central. Trying to do mostly mornings where I can, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be evening streams. Also, one of the things I plan on doing there is eventually, when I'm doing a little bit more than just the challenge, I'll have different games or different little things that I can do on those nights. Coming into spooky season, I think it'd be fun to play some, more scary games for those evening streams. Appreciate the follows. So you are doing great, dude. Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel great. It's been a lot of fun. 10K steps usually should take about 2 hours. Yeah, I think I'm kind of right at the sweet spot. I'm not going too fast, not going too slow. I know if I'm out walking, like with a purpose, I can do it a lot quicker, like an hour and a half, hour to 40 minutes, somewhere in that range. But for the purpose of this, doing it every day, I'm cool with 2 hours taking, 7,500, 10,000 steps in it. Good luck with your goals. Love what you're doing. All right, let's see if I can get around without having to fight every orc between here, and then I'm gonna get to the road, I think, and then park them there so that I can go get ready, because I got a long day ahead of me with a bunch of other stuff I got to do. So, hey guys, appreciate the follows. This is perfectly basically made gaming into gym time. That was the goal. Use that same 2 hours in a fun way, but also a constructive way, right? If I wanted to game and do that, it's 4 hours a day commitment, right? Get it, 2 birds stoned at once. You're a gym bro now, kinda. Well, an office bro. RP walk only, mad respect. Yep, absolutely. Not in a hurry, just meandering. Hey guys, appreciate all the follows. I'll pop in every other stream in the future for sure. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Happy to see you. Love the chat. I'm gonna need all those ideas you got. Keep it going, man. You got a follow for me. Good luck, bro. Really appreciate that. Really means a lot. So you're playing through Cat right now? Yep. Right. Yep. It's retail, but I just have Chromie time set to Cataclysm. The reason being is it's more flat, less verticality. So a lot of the newer zones are designed around being able to fly over stuff and get around quicker. So, plus this is more nostalgic for me. Do you have a Discord or any other place for me to give you ideas for the stream and stuff? Not yet. That's definitely something that I need to do in the very near future. When I do, I'll share it. I'll put it in my link tree and everything, everywhere. That's a good idea. I need to put that on the list of my priority list. The ever-growing priority list. With you around, that list is going to keep getting bigger. A lot of great ideas. All right, let's just get down to the road. Up here to about that tree. I think that's a good stopping spot for today. Get him out. Hygeal isn't going to be fun. Getting to Mount Hygeal. Okay, I can't read. No, it would not. We're going to avoid it. I'm gonna figure out a path that's not going to require that. I used to be a streamer, so I can help with stream fundamentals. Much appreciated. I used to not be. I have no idea. It's a learn as you go, but it's fun. That's how I operate best. If I have stuff I'm going to think about ahead of time, I procrastinate it and put it off. If there's a time crunch, that's when I work. Hope you're doing well. Just want to stop by and say you're epic. I didn't know they sync the physical activity to it. Have fun. Appreciate it, Daniel. You're awesome. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Really do appreciate it. You could walk to the portal. Yeah, I'd have to look. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as Hyjal. You know, I think I could probably get to the more modern content when I have to go over at 80, I think it is, without ever going into that stuff. All right, I'm just going to go to Redridge or Lakeshire. I'm already here. It's not too far, and that'll be a good stopping spot. Ooh. And then tomorrow we'll turn all these in. It'll be good starting at level 20. Turn all that in. Don't know. It'll probably take me a bunch over here, so that'll be a good start to the day. Get a nice long walk in. You can rest by the river when you log out. Yeah. Yeah. Park my guy Riverside. Give him a fishing pole. Let him hang out until tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be an evening stream. I was not concerned. I was interested in how the evening stream was going to work out because so far they've been mornings, and going from ending the stream at 10 a.m. to sleep to up and doing it at 8 a.m. I was a little worried, but I felt great today. Hard to get to sleep last night, but I must have got enough because I'm feeling good. This is a sick idea, bro. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I love you. I love you too, man. Thanks. This is such a cool concept. Yeah, I've had a couple good ideas. This is the one that I'm happy that I was able to put to use. The other 4 are NPCs. Yeah. Yep. Thought he was doing an escort at first, then noticed 3 more. Yeah. I am the perfect speed for escort. Actually, I should put a point in before I log out too, so I'm walking. Divine Protection reduces the taken damage. Okay, creates a bubble. It bursts. That's a good one. Forbearance. I might want to do that because if I really end up in a oh crap moment, 30-second wait time. I'm going to go ahead and put it here. I'll have an extra point or 2 because I'm not going to get Divine Steed, so... How did you get that step up to get the treadmill linked to the game? Don't have a treadmill. Nothing's linked. Doing it very easily. Just putting my character to walk and trying to match his steps as close as I can. Nothing that fancy yet. Swimming, stream prevention. Yeah, if I can find a way to waterproof my keyboard and mouse. Yeah, we might avoid that zone. Yeah, all right. All right, so we're going to wind down here. I'm going to go park myself over by the water like that Fromage guy recommended. I like that idea. And then we'll park here, and I'll come back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time to pick up where we left off. Over 11,000 steps on stream today, so this is the most I've walked in the stream. Before, I think the largest was just shy of 10,000, or right about 10,000, so... Really appreciate everybody for joining me. We'll park at the fire. This is a good spot for it. Really appreciate everybody joining me. All the comments, all the follows. You guys are awesome. I'm more blown away day by day. So really appreciate you being here. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. All right. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See you.